G'day and welcome back to the channel. We've got a bit of a different fix for you guys today. So grab yourself a coffee. I've got my coffee here with me, and kick back as we slip into today's fix. So this is a Ben's Venus scooter. One of the lovely ladies at work has been having trouble with this scooter and now it's completely dead and she can't get it to go, so she's asked us to have a quick look at it. So I've had a bit of a poke around, tried to jump the battery and stuff, couldn't get it to go. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to slip off down to the shop. We're going to get a new battery and we're going to come back and see if we can get this thing to fire up. So we are back, and this is the battery we've got from our local battery distributor here. I went down with the old one, he gave me this as a replacement. Just a standard lead acid battery, should fit back in here. So let's get him in and give this thing a crank and see what it does. Alrighty, so we've got our battery out of the box. We've got our little nutserts installed, and the bloke at the shop said it should have enough charge in it to kick the thing over. So let's get it in. Righto, so I'm not quite sure why our GoPro keeps going flat, but it's just one of the things that we contend with. For some reason GoPro's not my favourite tool. Well, they actually are my favourite tool. I'm not their favourite. There you go, that one's in and it tightens up. But yeah, so I've gone and got the key. Let's see what happens. Fuel gauge is moving. Righto, so that turns over, but at the moment I've got no idea why it doesn't go. So we might try and dig into it and see if we can get some fuel into the carby. It's got fuel in it and it smells okay. you go, that's got him running. All it needed was a battery. Unfortunately, we've got absolutely no front brake, so we might look at replacing that. We've got an indicator to replace, and we'll give it a service and we'll give it back. Looks to be the same, and the switch is already on the bottom. Pretty sure I asked for it to come with the brake switch, and it's got the mount for the mirror. Let's get this one on the bike. Righto, we're back. So after all that rummaging, looking for a 10mm, come back with the 10mm, too small, won't fit. So I had to go chase up the 12mm, which I just pulled 3 of them out of my bag looking for the 10mm. I don't know if that happens to you guys. Tell me I'm not the most crazy guy here playing around with spanners and tools, but you go looking, especially 10mm, like I see all the memes on YouTube and Facebook, people losing 10mm spanners and 10mm sockets in particular. So it can't be just me, but anyway, so there we go, we've got him all hooked up. I'll go and get some brake fluid and then we'll bleed the disc brake. We'll see if we can take him for a quick ride. As we bleed it out down the bottom, that root is getting lower, so we'll give him a top up now to get him back up to full. Rightio, so we've got them brakes bled now. I'll just tighten up the reservoir, put the mirror back on. So the first test drive on that scooter went pretty well, and I want to take it out for a longer ride, and I want to run a couple of tanks of fuel through it. But before I can do that, I need to fix these broken indicators that are hanging off the bike, because at the moment, the little test ride I did, we had one indicator hanging off by the wires because it was broken. So when I picked the bike up, the customer had these indicators. They asked me to see if they could get them to fit, see if I could get them to fit on the bike. So if you notice, this bracket is just basically a cone piece that screws on, and this one's got the tab, and I reckon if I just cut that tab off, I should be able to make that work in the same enclosure that's already on the side of the bike. So I went and got one of these rotary multi-tools, and we'll cut these tabs off, see if we can make this all work on the scooter. And like everything we do, got to make sure we use the right safety gear. Same with riding the bike, make sure we're using the right safety gear. So I've got my safety specs on today. I have had some people message me in the past about not using my safety specs, so I make sure I've got them on today. And then we're just going to use this tool, see if we can cut this bracket off. Seems to have worked quite well, so we'll just might just try one of these stones, see if I can just clean up the cut marks up a little bit. Rightio, so that's it. Hopefully I can just mount that now with a bolt, same as the old one was, and then I'll drill another hole in him to bring the wires through. Righto folks, so that indicator's all on, it's working, and I've just given him a quick test in the shed here. I'm going to do the other one, so let's there it is. We'll grab that other indicator, this one. I'll disassemble it, I'll cut the bracket off and get it ready to mount on the other side of the scooter.
That's for sure, never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I call before, need to hear that voice, cause right now I feel like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. Never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell, it's true, it's true, it's true,
Well, that test drive was a success. That scooter does everything it's supposed to. Everything you can expect from a 50cc scooter anyway. So I'm going to give it a wash and get it back to the lady that owns it. Hope you've enjoyed this little segment, Speecho Skunkworx. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with all your friends. And I'll catch you in the next one.